Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and support the channel. Today we are going to get to know 10 of the oldest automotive brands in the world. Let's get to the video. Number 10. Ford Company was founded on June 16, 1903 in the United States. The company is an American multinational automobile manufacturer that was founded on June 16, 1903 June 25, 1282 solar year, and is currently headquartered in Dearborn, Michigan, USA. The company's economy and commercial vehicles are sold under the Ford brand, and the Lincoln brand designs and manufactures luxury cars. Henry Ford built his first car. This vehicle was a four-wheeled vehicle that used a 4-horsepower engine and was mounted on 4 bicycle wheels. A lever was used instead of a steering wheel to control this vehicle, and it had a gearbox with 2 forward gears and no reverse gear. The Ford Mustang is a beautiful and powerful car that, with a clever marketing plan, became one of the most popular and beloved cars in the United States and other countries of the world, so much so that it is no longer one of the Ford models, but one of the brands of this automaker. The Mustang, whose original pronunciation is Mustang, even has a different logo than Ford. The car was first introduced in 1964, but there is disagreement among its fans as to whether the 1964 model is the first Mustang, the 1964.5 model, or the 1965 model. Number 9. Cadillac was founded in the United States on August 22, 1902. Cadillac year founded, 1901 founders, William Murphy, Lemuel Bowen, Henry Leland Country, United States. It is interesting to know that if Henry Ford had not been the founder of the Ford Company, the Cadillac Company would not have existed. He founded the Henry Ford Company in 1901. Ford left the company due to financial problems with its investors, Lemuel Bowen and William Murphy. Murphy and Bowen tried to encourage Henry Leland to buy the company, but Leland convinced them to start a factory together. They chose the name Cadillac for the company in 1902. General Motors bought the company in 1909 and became famous for producing luxury cars. Cadillac products today have many fans in the North American market, Canada, and China. In this regard, in 2019 alone, Cadillac sold about 390,458 cars worldwide, which is not only its highest sales figure, but this sales figure seems very significant for a luxury brand. Cadillac has put the slogan of life, freedom, and work at its forefront and is considered a symbol of the American dream. The company is headquartered in Detroit and is one of the most profitable subsidiaries of General Motors. Cadillac initially produced 2 car models with a single-cylinder engine of 10 horsepower called the Runabout and Tonneau. Between 1930 and 1940, the world's first 16-cylinder car engine was produced with Cadillac's investment. In the meantime, the first 12-cylinder engine was also launched by Cadillac. Automatic interior air conditioning and the use of airbags to protect the safety of passengers are also among other innovations and inventions attributed to Cadillac. Currently, there are diverse and beautiful products in Cadillac's production lines, including models such as Escalade, Cadillac CT6, Cadillac XT4, Cadillac XT5, Cadillac CT4, Cadillac CT5, and Cadillac XT6, which are the most popular products of the American company. Number 8. Fiat was founded in Italy on July 11, 1899. Fiat was founded in 1899 by a group of capitalists led by Giovanni Agnelli in Turin, Italy. The name Fiat actually stands for Fabbrica Italiana Automobili Torino. The first Fiat car was called the 4 horsepowers. This car was equipped with a 3.5 horsepower 2-cylinder engine. The years of World War II were not successful years for Fiat. Fiat's production facilities were badly damaged during the war. In 1945, the founder and president of Fiat died. At that time, Agnelli had reached the title of senator. After Agnelli, Vittorio Valletta became the director of Fiat. Since Fiat had experience in building inexpensive cars, the new director decided to produce a new version of the Topolino called the Topolino 500. Considering that the post-war European car market needed a cheap car, this model was able to achieve significant sales. The Topolino 500 was also the first Fiat product to feature a heater and air conditioning system. Fiat has an interesting tradition of naming its commercial vans. According to the company's official policy, these vehicles are named after famous Italian coins such as Doblo, Fiorino, and Ducato. In 2011, the Fiat Doblo Fiorino was named Van of the Year. Number 7. Renault was founded in France on February 12, 1899. Renault year founded, 1899 founders, Louis Renault, Marcel Renault, Fernand Renault country. France. The company began as Société Renault Frère and was founded by brothers Louis, Marcel, and Fernand Renault. Louis was an engineer and had designed several prototypes before founding the company, while the other two brothers were involved in business. Louis sold his first car to a family friend in 1898. Renault began producing car engines independently in 1903, and then built trucks, buses, and other freight vehicles before the war. The company also built military aircraft engines and ammunition during World War I, and then agricultural and industrial machinery. They continued to produce cars while building these vehicles. Continuing these initiatives and the rapid expansion of the Renault company, their annual sales increased, and with the expansion of the workforce in 1902, they were able to expand the factory area to 7,500 square meters. Renault produced its first two-cylinder engine in 1902. In 1903, Marcel Renault died at the age of 31 in a crash during a race between Paris and Madrid. In that year, Marcel Renault's brother, Fernand Renault, began to establish a sales network for Renault products and establish a trading company outside France, in England, Belgium, Italy, Germany, and Spain. Number 6. Land Rover was founded in England on April 30, 1896. Land Rover year of establishment, 1896 founders, Sumner and Spurrier country, England. The company started in 1896 under the name Lancashire Steam Motor in England and has changed its name many times since then. The company operated under the name Leyland Motors in 1907. Leyland Motors changed its name to British Leyland Motors in 1968 because it was working with British Motor Company. Then in 1975, it became a state-owned company and changed its name again to Rover Group in 1986. At the beginning of its activity, the only product of Land Rover as a car manufactured by Rover Company of England was not comparable to the luxury cars of the world, but due to its excellent capabilities for traveling on difficult roads, it attracted the attention of the global market and various institutions. The early generations of Land Rover, which were later produced under the name Defender, it attracted not only the general public, but also relief, medical, and military groups. Before the 1990s and the strong presence of the Toyota Land Cruiser in the market, Land Rover was considered the best option for difficult terrain and harsh weather conditions. Still, millions of old Land Rover models are used around the world, even though they are more than 50 years old. The most famous SUV manufacturer in Europe, unlike many of the world's major automotive companies, was not started by a single person or group of investors. As mentioned earlier, Land Rover was initially a product of an independent manufacturer, but it was so popular that over time it became a major brand manufacturer. Number 5. The Skoda company was founded on March 19, 1895. Skoda year of establishment, 1895 founders, Václav Laurin and Václav Klement country, Czech Republic. Laurin and Klement founded the Skoda company in 1895, which produced bicycles, motorcycles, and cars. Since 1905, when the company began producing cars, it has become the largest car manufacturer in Austria and Hungary. Skoda changed its name in 1925 and operated as Skoda Auto. The company became a subsidiary of the Volkswagen Group in 2000. The Skoda Automotive brand is one of the oldest automakers in Eastern Europe. With the presence of this company's products in the Iranian market, we intend to learn more about the history of this European brand. Horsepower Extreme Mitsubishi, Eclipse Chemical Cement Kostrem, HabdariBima.com, Mehdi Tofigi. October 19, 2013 or 11. Introduction. Introduction and History of Skoda. History of Skoda. The Skoda Automotive brand is one of the oldest automakers in Eastern Europe. With the pretext of the presence of this company's products in the Iranian market, we intend to learn more about the history of this European brand. Due to the car import policies and the exclusive car market in Iran, the names of many world automotive companies may not be familiar to Iranian customers. The Skoda Automotive Company from the Czech Republic is one of these companies that, with a long history in the automotive industry, can become one of the reputable brands in the Iranian market. History of Skoda. In 1895, Mr. Laurin and Mr. Klement founded the Slavia Bicycle Factory. The Lank Company began producing motorized bicycles by improving the motorized bicycles designed by the Werner brothers. These bicycles were the first motorcycles produced in Austria-Hungary. Lauren invented a new principle of motorcycle design by building a frame around the engine and placing all control elements on handlebars within reach of the rider. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz was founded on November 28, 1883. Mercedes-Benz year founded, 1883 founders, Karl Benz and Gottlieb Daimler Country, Germany. This famous brand didn't officially start until 1926, but it was the result of the merger of two car manufacturing companies that had been operating for years. The company, Daimler Motorengesellschaft DMG, was founded by Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach in 1890 and initially built gasoline engines. After the company achieved success in the production of small racing cars, it turned to building Mercedes models. In 1882, Daimler bought a villa and set up his own workshop. After a while, Maybach joined him, and they focused on building an engine that would be suitable for any vehicle. Their relentless efforts led to the creation of a single-cylinder engine, which is now known as the grandfather clock. In 1885, Daimler and Maybach, using the experience they had gained while building the grandfather clock, succeeded in creating a smaller single-cylinder engine. By placing this new engine on a bicycle-shaped carriage, they succeeded in inventing the Daimler riding car. Number 3. Opel was founded on January 21, 1862. Opel year of establishment, 1862 founder, Adam Opel Country, Germany. The company was founded on January 21, 1862, and initially produced sewing machines. Then in 1886, it built bicycles and launched the first car in 1899. Apple decided to abandon the production of sewing machines, and in 1913 became the largest automobile company in Germany, and in 1930 the largest car manufacturer in Europe. The company does not only produce cars under the Apple name, but also the Vauxhall, Buick, and Holden brands. Apple is now a subsidiary of PSA, but it was previously part of the General Motors Group. It was in 1929 that General Motors decided to buy part of the company's shares. Then, 3 years later, it became the Number 2. Tatra Company was founded on September 12, 1850. Tatra year founded, 1850 founder, Ignac Sustala Country, Czech Republic. Tatra was part of the Tatra Truck Company and was the first to produce four-wheeled carriages. The company built railway cars in 1891 and changed its name to Nesselsdorfer Wagenbaufabriksgesellschaft. Tatra's technical director Hugo Fischer was inspired by this car when he bought Benz and built the company's first car, the President, later that year. The following year, they produced their first truck. During World War II, Tatra built tanks and trucks for the German army, but several soldiers were killed in these vehicles, which led to the ban on the use of Tatra trucks by the troops. The company officially ceased production of cars in 1999, but still continues to build trucks. Tatra is known for its innovative designs and precision engineering, and its vehicles are often noted for their high technical capabilities and excellent build quality. Before we move on to the last item, please like the video. Number 1. Peugeot was founded on September 26, 1810. Peugeot year founded, 1810 founder, Armand Peugeot Country. France. Peugeot started his career in 1810 by founding a family coffee grinder company. And then in 1830 he started making bicycles. The company then expanded to produce salt, pepper, and coffee makers in 1842. Armand Peugeot was very interested in cars and produced his first car in 1882. The first Peugeot car was produced in collaboration with Léon Serpollet in 1889. It was a three-wheeled vehicle that was not suitable for mass production. In 1890, the company built a combustion car with a Panhard Daimler engine. A disagreement within the family led to the founding of the Société des Automobiles Peugeot in 1896, just 2 years before the first motorcycle was produced. Peugeot's motorcycle and car factories became completely independent in 1926. Peugeot has won 5 European Car of the Year awards, 2 Semprit awards, 4 Auto Europe awards, and 9 Spanish Car of the Year awards. Peugeot Sport has also won 5 World Rally Championship awards, 2 Intercontinental Cup awards, 2 Endurance Championship awards, and 3 Intercontinental Rally Championship awards. The factory is now a subsidiary of the PSA Group. Peugeot 405. The Peugeot 405 was first produced in 1984 by the French company Peugeot. Assembly of this car began in 1369 in Iran, and after about 30 years, its production was permanently stopped in late June 2020. Thank you for watching and supporting the video, and stay tuned for the next videos.